everyone and welcome back. So today I am going to be talking about my top 5 actors. I just firstly want to apologise for not having this video out last week. My schedule, just with everything that's going on, I feel like sometimes when I post 2 videos it can be a bit much, so I didn't know if that was right or not, so I just didn't do it. So apologies there, but it's up now. So yes, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 actors, and as you know I'm very picky, so this took a really long time to kind of put into somewhat of an order. Yeah, so we're just going to get into this and stop me rambling on. Okay, so my top 5 actors. I still don't know if these are my favourite actors of all time. I know some of them are, but I don't know if all of them are. It's a whole thing. It just takes me a long time to think about who my favourite actors are and things. So if this video is a flop, I 100% apologise, but I'm just excited to be making content again, even though it was only last week uploaded, so I'm going to stop rambling on and just get right into the video. Number 5 is the legendary Dick Van Dyke. He was in Mary Poppins, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Diagnosis Murder, and obviously the Night at the Museum. Mary Poppins, the original Mary Poppins, is iconic. Love Mary Poppins, and I just loved him in it. He was amazing. Murder, oh my god, I always say it the wrong way. Diagnosis Murder is amazing. Like, I remember it used to be on like daytime TV quite a few years back, and I would love to watch it when I came home from school if we could record it, or I would stay off school just so that I could watch it because I just loved Dick Van Dyke and it was just a great series. He was in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and that was a really good film. Also very, like, you know, sad at like certain parts, but it was just a really good film. And I also seen that at the Playhouse in Edinburgh when that came with my grandma, and it was really, really good. And Night at the Museum, which is good. I love that franchise. It's so good with how they do everything. And do you not think it would be really cool to be in a museum at night and it just came to life? Like, I think that would be so cool. Kind of like Toy Story, where the toys come to life. Always hoped that that would happen, but you know. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Number 4 is Simon Pegg. Obviously he's been in a lot of things. A lot of people will know who he is. He was in Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, The World's End, Paul. You know, he's been in a lot of things, but just to name a few. The first thing that I seen him in was Hot Fuzz. Me and my little sister used to watch that movie all the time, and she well, we used to watch it so much that we knew like pretty much most of the lines to it, and because she was so young, it was kind of funny. She always used to go jog on, and it was funny because she was young and she probably shouldn't have been watching it, but it was hilarious anyway. And Shaun of the Dead, I'm sure I have seen it. I know I have seen it, but I don't really remember it, so I'm gonna have to rewatch it. The World's End's really funny. I like that one as well. And Paul is good. I feel like Paul is sort of like underrated. But I think that one's really funny. I think most of, like, pretty much all the films that Simon Pegg and Nick Frost are in are like really good because they're really funny together. But out of that selection, probably Hot Fuzz is like the top one. That's my favourite. Number 3 of the actors is Ian Somerhalder. He's in Lost, The Vampire Diaries, The Animalie, and V-Wars. Obviously I have watched Lost. Lost was really, really good. That, like, the whole series was like, love that. Obviously The Vampire Diaries was very much a Damon Salvatore stan, like, yes. Loved him in The Vampire Diaries, amazing. So good at playing Damon. I haven't seen V-Wars yet because me and Greg wants to watch it, but we all have so many things on Netflix that we want to watch, but then also Disney Plus and a whole thing. So hopefully we'll get around to that really soon. I have seen The Animalie, well, half of it, and then they took it off Netflix when I remembered I hadn't watched the whole thing, so it wasn't a very great situation. Number 2 is Joseph Morgan. Obviously a lot of people will know him from The Vampire Diaries and the originals. Also a Klaus stan. My mum was an Elijah, and I think she was a Damon stan, but she was more of an Elijah stan than a Klaus stan. I was like, excuse me, Klaus is the only way to go here, guys. But yeah, he's also in Armistice and The Immortals, which the last two I have not seen but would love to see. Drum roll! Number 1 is Jon Bernthal. He was in The Punisher, Daredevil and The Walking Dead. I have not seen The Walking Dead. Yeah, like the whole zombie idea I'm not really a fan of. Like I love the supernatural, but zombies is the one thing that I just can't get behind, even in video games. I'm really not a fan. But The Punisher and Daredevil were, honestly, him playing Frank Castle is like the best thing ever. He did an outstanding job, and I can't talk apparently. He did an outstanding job playing Frank Castle, and although you know he's like beating people up and everything, he just makes it look so cool, and there's just something really nice about him too. So you know, like, yeah, so I just think that he's just does such a really great job of being Frank Castle, and it just really like opened my eyes to like how good he is. When I saw him like come into Daredevil and then be the Punisher, like as the Punisher, and then have his own little like series of as a Punisher. Am I even making sense at this point? But yes, so that is my top 5 actors. It was a lot more difficult than I would have liked it have to be. Sorry that this video is somewhat shorter than some of my videos, but I'm just glad to have got this video done, and hopefully you enjoyed it and learned more about who my favourite actors are and things like that. Well, you will obviously because of this, but anyway. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!